Hey everybody, and welcome back. Last time we played, we had the admittedly pretty impromptu finale of Cassette Beast. For today though, I'm gonna go ahead and go through the bonus stuff. I had quite a bit left over to do, but it was pretty much all grinding, okay? I'm not gonna deny it. And I didn't think it'd be very interesting to watch, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you the results of it all. And, you know, nothing too crazy, but there were a couple things that were pretty cool. And I'm gonna show it off now. To begin with, we have the Ranger Notice board here. I need to do 100 quests in order to get the achievement, and I don't recommend it. It took a very long time to do. And you can actually reset the quest. In order to do it, you do need to get a new set, and then turn off autosave and keep resetting until you get the one you want. But, you know, just keep in mind it does take a lot of time, okay? Another thing to note is you do get rewards every time you get a level up on the board. At level 5, you get a bootleg version of whatever starter you didn't pick. In my case, I got a ground type Can Devil. At level 6, you unlock Orb Fusions, which are pretty much regular fusions with an extra step. They're not very hard to do, but they do have a 20% chance of getting a bootleg. And if you need any more, it is a pretty good way to get it. But like I said, if you're already at level 6, I'm sure you fought a lot of fusions already. But you know what, whatever helps, right? At level 7 and above, you get items. They're pretty good stuff you can get, but like I said, it's a lot of work, so I feel like you'd already be done with the game by the time you get it, so it's hit or miss, you know? Next up, we have a few hidden achievements here. We got Death Shall Have No Dominion, win a battle while ghostly. Just use Haunt and fight, right? And Double or Quits, win a battle while Gambit is active. Neither's very hard to do, but they are hidden, so yeah, you probably don't have it. And then we have this one here. Yeah, this one right here is avoid a trainer by jumping over their head. And as you can see, I don't have it, because I beat all the trainers on the island. I got it on a separate save file, but the fact that there's a missable achievement right at the very end, it's painful, man, it's painful. I do plan on doing the DLC. Hopefully there's a random trainer I can get it off of, but yeah, it really does hurt. I mean, at the very least, I do have the Steam achievement list, which, you know, does show I have it all, but, you know, it just, I can't get over it. Now we can move on to Magikarp's Gauntlet, and by the way, if you just want the achievement, do it on normal, okay? Like, I don't want to think about what's on Impossible, alright? I did harder, and you know, like 40 levels lower, they just beat me up, okay? Like, if you're just here for the achievement, do normal, don't even think about it, okay? But anyways, you know, it actually doesn't start off that bad, right? You know, a couple random trainer fights, maybe a monster or two. And then, okay, random captain or friend here and there. And then, okay, 2 captains or friends at a time. And then a random archangel here and there, and oh my god, you're fighting 2 archangels at once. Yeah, the 2 archangels at once, that got pretty stressful, I'm not gonna lie. So the way I did it, I used Blossomon and Trifinx. If you fuse them together with Grounded and Fireproof, they're actually pretty tanky. And then I just kind of kept spamming Leech. Because Leech heals per action, archangels tend to heal you for a lot more than they actually do in terms of damage. So yeah, it might be slow, but if it works, right? And at the very end, you fight Boss Magikarp. I actually don't have much to say about him. He's not that hard to fight. If I had to say one thing, you can get kind of screwed over by stats effects, but, you know, overall, I thought he was alright. And at the very end, if you do beat him, you do unlock this hat right here. And, you know, pretty cool, pretty cool. But now I have something more important to show you. Yeah, it turns out, you can actually get Magikarp in the game. Magikarp is monster number 0, and also a hidden achievement himself. And in order to get him, you need an Astral-type Trapacrab. Now, I'm going to show you how to get it, but it does take time, alright? Like, it took me about an hour using a proper strategy, but you know, it might take longer, so just be prepared if you want one. But yeah, we can actually get them.
Hello.
Well, first off, you need a ritual candle, alright? It is by far the easiest way to get it, okay? Now you can go ahead and burn a candle here. And go ahead and recycle a Trapacrab. Now that you have the candle active and you got rid of a traffic crab, I want you to turn off autosave, okay? Very important. And then save the game. Now that you saved the game, you can go ahead and check out whatever fusion you want, like this one right here. And as you can see, that's a traffic crab fusion. Now I'll go ahead and check it. I doubt it's an astral type. Yeah, it looks like a ice type. But here's the thing, right? Because we saved the game, we can actually run away. Go ahead and quit. And we can try again. Yeah, it turns out if you don't have autosave active, you can just quit to whatever your last save was, and all the monsters that spawn there will actually come back. Now here's the thing, you do need to check every single one for an astral type one, and if you don't find one, you can rest twice and reset the day, and then save from there. But yeah, just make sure you don't save after checking them. And if you keep doing it long enough, eventually you will find an astral type one. But like I said, it does take time. You can either get a plastic type bootleg or a random different one, so yeah, just keep in mind it is a process. Yeah, I got pretty curious about it, but it turns out Mordred is still dead. I don't know, I figured with Morgante bringing back all the other Archangels, there was a chance, but yeah, he's still gone. He's still gone. I almost forgot to mention it, but Frankie and Vin will occasionally fight you during the board quest. Yeah, they became friends, and I'll explain what happened. So that random Southpaw Frankie would team up with, yeah, it ran away. And she says it's probably because of the fanfiction she wrote. I don't know what is in said fanfiction, and Vin doesn't know what fanfiction is, which is probably for the best. So yeah, and we'll leave it at that. Alright, now that we got all that out of the way, I'm gonna move on to the big thing here. We got Bio 2. The achievement is to get Bio 2 for 120 monsters. I got it for all 132. And yes, that does mean getting every single tape to 5 stars. And, you know, it actually wasn't too bad compared to some of the other stuff, but it still took some time. And because I don't really have a lot to say, especially because my throat's kind of burning out here, I'm gonna go ahead and let the video rock and show it all while, you know, I just kind of say goodbye. If you want to watch it all, go ahead, but, you know, I think I'm done. Anyways, I do hope you guys enjoyed. It was a lot of work to do, and honestly, I'm not sure if getting all achievements was really worth it. But you know what, I do like the game, and the fact you can do it in one playthrough, I figured I'd go ahead and do it, you know? So, yeah. And I will start the DLC probably next week, because I have a few fighting game videos I need to do. But yeah, look forward to it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll leave you to the Bio 2s here. See you next time.